At Arundel, the Lyra Greek dancers mounted their most ambitious performance since the group was formed. In the space of 2 hours, 24 dancers presented some 50 traditional dances, taken from all over Greece, wearing authentic regional costumes. 79 examples. The Lyra dancers grew out of a particularly vigorous evening class, run by Lula Kyla at the Mary Ward Centre in London. In January 1986, a nucleus of Greek and British students suggested the idea of creating a performing group. A committee was formed and a constitution set up. The administrators of the Mary Ward Centre provided moral and practical support. By associating Lyra with the centre's regular classes, we have been able to share the Mary Ward's charitable status and use their premises for rehearsing, while remaining financially self-supporting. There's also a regular supply of students with potential talent. To begin with, the only wardrobe available to the group consisted of 1 or 2 originals belonging to Lula and her husband Michailis, together with a trickery and a couple of Thracian dresses which they had made. So when the first invitation came to perform at the Cork International Festival, it was necessary to start sewing. The sets of costumes made then were the Corfu dresses and island vrakis for the men, and the Thracian women's costumes, with the men's vouvousas. In the 3 years since then, the wardrobe has been augmented by the purchases of some authentic costumes, like the pirpiri from Yanina. And, most impressively, by continuous original work by group members. The fustanellas, for example, each made up of 350 separate triangles. The drimos costumes, for which the fabric had to be specially woven and the many different pieces hand-embroidered. The embroidered waistcoats and sleeves. And, most recently, the Sarakatsani dresses. At Cork, in May 1986, the group was able to present a repertoire of dances from Thrace, Constantinople, Thessaly, and several of the islands. Six performances were given during 1986. In November of that year, Nikos Zounatsidis was invited to London to teach the group the dances from Pondos. These dances have since become part of the standard repertoire. During 1987, we learned the dance sequence from Metsovo, which we presented at the Shaw Theatre in London. The occasion was an exhibition to show the work of the 12 best of the amateur groups awarded grants by the Greater London Arts Council. 19 performances were given during that year. In 1988, we began to perform the processional dances from Cappadocia, particularly at appropriate festivals, such as the Rose Festival at St Albans. 20 performances were mounted during that year. During 1989, we have concentrated on completing and perfecting the dances from Pondos and Cappadocia, which, so far as we know, we are the only group to present in Britain. We've also practiced, improved and enriched our repertoire of the dances from Macedonia. And the dances from Corfu. In not quite 4 years, the Lyra dancers have gone some way towards learning about 120 of the traditional Greek dances which are known today. We have also assembled a considerable wardrobe. Our aims are to continue to improve our current skills and to go on learning new ones, to show the rich tradition of Greek dances to as many different audiences as possible, to take Lyra performances to Greece and learn from the dancers there, to add musicians to the group so that we can present a truly traditional entertainment.